What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this, man. So, the Geechi Gotti New Jersey Twork face-off took place on the URL Caffeine app. Even though it was a good face-off for the most part, I noticed some things that were said in there that I just have to address, and some things that were done that I have to address. And I'm hoping Geechi Gotti is wise enough to understand and read between the lines of things that was being said, because there was definitely a few signs in this thing pointing towards him actually possibly being plotted on. Now, New Jersey Twork called him a traitor. Then he goes on to not only say he's a traitor, he says you could never be the face of the URL because you rap for the king of the dot. I'm the representative for the URL because that's who I'm dying and going hard for. The URL and the URL only is basically what he was saying. Period. Geechi Gotti, you have to know, man, especially you saying you're a brother from the streets who have to be on your toes and have to peep game before time to know when things might be going down. You have to know when he was speaking, he's speaking of something he personally may have been told or had conversations about. Make no mistake about it. This reminds me of when Surf came publicly on Twitter and said that concerning Danny Meyer. He said no matter how hard and bad things get for the URL, they ain't gonna never really F with Danny Myers. Surf wasn't just saying that. When Surf is known for sitting at their table, he wouldn't just say that. He going off firsthand knowledge of what a conversation was about or something that was told to him. Make no mistake, this is the same thing for Twork. Twork wouldn't been calling you out on a caffeine app saying you a traitor, you rap on King of the Dot, you'll never be the face of the URL. But I'm going to tell you something else that happened that a lot of people might then pay attention to. When Jay Black went to plan Twork and Gotti, raps of theirs, they played New Jersey Twork battle against Chilla Jones. Well, he went up against one of the best pens ever in battle rap history, and New Jersey Twork matched Chilla Jones' energy and came with that fire. And they played his best material. When they got the Geechi Gotti to play his material, they went to one of the weakest battles Geechi Gotti had that year. Him versus John the Don. And it was so basic what they played of Geechi Gotti. It just made you look at him like, really? If you wouldn't know what battle rap is, because you got to keep in mind, that Caffeine app, that's getting ran off Drake's name and popularity. Think about the Caffeine app. The Caffeine app is already over 500,000 downloads. And that's counting from only the Android. That's not including the iPhone, which is more popular than the Android. Now keep in mind, the URL app, it only got 100,000 downloads. You see the difference? A Drake name compared to the URL name? So the audience, for the most part, may be an audience that's not really hip on the history, knowledge, and talent of what battle rap really is. So if you presenting them Geechi Gotti and New Jersey Twork, and you playing Twork dominance, but playing Geechi's weakness, who you really advertising? Who you really promoting and pushing? Because that was horrible, what they played for Geechi Gotti. That was horrible. Even Geechi was looking like, and even Twork said like, that wasn't nothing. That was light. But the video footage they had for Twork, they played his best material and played Geechi's weakest material. You think that was by coincidence? You think that was by chance? That's part of the agenda, brother, to actually remove you. You got to understand, Geechi, you was not put in this position of being the face of the URL by them. You were put in that position by the people because you brought something to the table that a lot of battle rappers didn't have, believability. And you represent a whole coast. You understand what I'm saying? Because you continue to do good where they failed at, that's what made you actually surpass Twork. Twork was put in position to be the face. He neglected and failed to live up to the responsibility of it due to his lack of preparation and his lack of love for the game. That hurt him. That hurt him. When you, on the other hand, went hard because you always wanted to be accepted, to be approved, to be somebody who can make something out of this. You won the people over. It's like, again, it's like gladiators, like the Colosseum. The gladiators, I said this, I got to say it again. The gladiators are put in the Colosseum to fight to the death because they already have death sentences and they slaves. They have to fight to stay alive. But what ensures their survival is when they win the people over. That's why you put in position. You're not put in position because they wanted you in position. Who they really want, felon to get in position. The people put you in position. You there because of supply and demand. Who they was building up actually failed. Twork. Twork has the loyalty that he's willing to pledge. That's why he on record dissing King of the Dot. He on record dissing Rare Breed Entertainment, even though they didn't do nothing to that man. All they wanted to do to that man just offer him a check like anybody else to actually do what he get paid for doing, rap. But he against them for the respect, for the position and love of the URL. You entirely different. You rap on King of the Dot. You haven't rapped on Rare Breed yet, but I don't see why. But you haven't. So, with that being said, you haven't rapped on a thing with Rare Breed, and I don't understand why, like I said, but you haven't. And when I look at what's going on, you have to understand you only here because of the people. The people put you in position. And because the people put you in position, brother, that's the only reason why you're here. When you look at this interview of what's going on, what Twork is literally saying in so many ways, that he's committed to not only removing you, but taking back his position of being the champion, the face of the URL, not champion of the year, of being the face of the URL. That's basically what he's saying. And the URL want to believe he can do it. I don't think he can do it because when you mess up so much like he do, it's a lot you got to cover. And this comes with a lot of responsibility. And I don't believe he's responsible enough to handle being the face of the URL because it comes with a lot of hard work and dedication. And you have to be determined and fixed on accomplishing that. And I don't think he's going to do it. And I don't think he's ready to do it. And I don't think that he could do it. He may be good for a couple battles, but what Geechi did last year, took on like 14, 15 battles, and he was consistent in all those battles, 3 rounds, memorized his stuff, was conditioned to go the distance, and he could arguably say nobody beat him. That's an argument. He could raise an argument on that. Twork could not take a year like that without recycling bars, without forgetting his rounds, without jerseying out, without being conditioned to go the distance. Twork couldn't do that and been successful in that. He has yet to do that. He has yet to do that. I doubt if Twork can get past 3 battles, 3 real legitimate battles, 3 rounds over 3 minutes without choking a jersey out. I've yet to see that. So the URL definitely want him to be the face. They definitely want him to take his position. He's not conditioned to do it though. But this only lets me know, because you don't really, you good to the URL, Geechi, but I don't think you willing to make a full commitment of just only dealing with the URL. And that's good. And that's what a lot of them battle rappers don't get. You don't have to do that when you good. Now, if you a loser and you a bum, yeah, you have to have a commitment to him, to the URL. But when you good, you don't have to do that. You know why? Because everybody gonna want you, and they gonna still have to book you because you good. Top tiers don't get them type of offers like that. They already know what it is. So with that being said, you got to read between the lines, bro. You about to be removed. You about to be removed. Because at the end of the day, you're still a West Coast battle rapper. You're a West Coast battle rapper. They do have some type of allegiance somewhat to the East Coast. And I'm just keeping it real. That's the politics of the game. And that's why you ain't at a lot of these cool tables talking with them. Because you live on the West. Twork right there with them. He just a drive away from them. He know probably everything going on. And they trying to build him up to actually be the one to hold the torch and banner. But he's not committed like that. And even if he was, he can't be trusted because he's unreliable. So that's what's keeping you in the game. But at the same time, no. They looking to replace you, brother. That's common sense. Twork wouldn't have said all that out of his mouth like that. I'm pretty sure, I guarantee you, Geechi, let's keep it real. You was not pleased with the footage that they showed to represent you on that caffeine platform compared to what they used to represent New Jersey Twork. You didn't like that at all. I bet you was like, damn, out of all my battles, that's the one y'all choose? Like, really? Come on, man. That was horrible. So that let me know right there that it's a setup and a plot also. And I tell you, bro, when you who you in, Geechi Gotti, back-to-back champions of the year, and you actually going hard, and you actually good, and you in high demand, I'll be rapping anywhere I want to rap, period. Because you booking my gifts and my talent. You ain't finna tell me why I can rap and why I can't rap at. Because at the end of the day, I got to feed my people. You only booking me because I'm good. If I wasn't good, you wouldn't be booking me. So I'm here because of my talent and my gifts. And that's what I'm going to keep giving you. Pay me how much I cost, and I'm going to give you the best of Geechi. But you're not going to stop me from getting money over here also. And I'm not going to keep waiting for you to give me handouts. I'm going to make things work for me too. Myself. I don't need y'all babysitting me. I'm going to rap on any platform that's willing to pay me. Simple as that. And that's how it should be. And it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment, that's the question. It's yours. Hit the link in the description box. Follow me on my Patreon. Real Under Here Certified Gears available to everybody that's real by contacting me at 414-235-6760. Strict Dad Foundation, that's my sponsor, where better parents make better children for a better world. Click the link in the description boxes of those of that Facebook group and that Instagram, and follow and like both those pages. And if you're in a position where you could give and donate to help change and better somebody's life for the future, listen, go to the Strict Dad Foundation and donate something in that GoFundMe. And it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment, that's a question. It's yours. Subscribe to Battle Truth.